This is a lineup of all the wines we make. From left to right, you've got Santa Barbara Riesling, the Fazio Vineyard. You have our Russian River Chardonnay, Indendoli Vineyard. Our Russian River Pinot Noir, Indendoli Vineyard. Our Dry Creek Zinfandel. Our Dry Creek Petit Syrah. Our Napa Valley Cabernet. And our Sonoma Cabernet under the 6 Degrees Vineyard and label. We're going to go out and visit a few of these vineyards today, and then we'll end up showing you the new winery site. Hi, I'm Ryan Waugh from Waugh Cellars. We're currently standing in one of our Chardonnay vineyards known as Indendoli Vineyard in the middle of Russian River Valley. Waugh Cellars has been founded on growing grapes where grapes grow best. We don't have one particular estate. We make our wine in Napa, but we grow our grapes in 3 different counties. Napa County, Sonoma County, and Santa Barbara County. We grow our Pinot Noir and Chardonnay in Russian River, which is where we are right now. We have two different Chardonnay vineyards and also 2 Pinot Noir vineyards that are all under the Indendoli name. It is Carmine Indendoli. He's my mentor in grape growing and has had 38 years of growing phenomenal grapes in California. Well, we're just a few miles to the east of the Chardonnay vineyard in our Russian River Pinot Noir. This is one of our flagship Pinot Noir vineyards under the Indendoli vineyard, Carmine Indendoli again. We planted this vineyard together, it's been 6 years now. First vintage was 2005. This is cane pruned as opposed to cordon pruned that you saw in the Chardonnay. What this does is really give us fresh, new wood, new growth every year that the fruit is coming off of, and really vitalizes the fruit each year, and gives us that wonderful richness and mouthfeel that you get out of Russian River Pinot Noir. You really hold, one of our biggest things that we always talk about is acidity, and holding the acid in the wines and natural acidity. We pride ourselves a lot on not adjusting acidity in the wines. Our ultimate goal, Carmine and I, is to grow the best grape we possibly can from these vineyards in the particular vintage period. And when we bring the fruit to the winery, we try to do as minimal invasiveness to the wine as possible, really just looking at nice fermentation, but the backbone of the wine, the acidity, the flavors, the color, those complexities, we're hoping to get out of the vineyards before the fruit comes to the winery. Hi, welcome to Dry Creek Valley and Waugh Cellars Zinfandel Vineyard. You'll notice we're in a neat little valley in the middle of Dry Creek Valley. We've got about 4 acres here of Zinfandel. It's all the Zinfandel grape. And one of the reasons we're in Dry Creek and not, let's say, Napa Valley, we don't like to make wines that are too alcoholic or too intense or out of balance. Again, we're trying to produce something that you can sit on a table and pair with food, and people can enjoy and have multiple glasses of. And so that's why we're in Dry Creek for Zinfandel. It gives us the best opportunity. Mother Nature gives us the best opportunity to grow a balanced Zinfandel grape in Dry Creek. And inside this little valley here where we are, this 4 acres, is really protected from a lot of the elements. you'll notice we don't have any frost protection out here on the Zinfandel. We don't really need it. So that's nice. We don't get a lot of mildew pressure or mold pressure out here, which is great. We have a longer growing season out here than you'd probably see. Let's say if we were growing Zinfandel in Napa, it's very hot over there. Here it's a little isolated. We're closer to the ocean here in Dry Creek, which keeps the temperature down through the summer and going into harvest. We come through. We have a pretty aggressive fruit thinning program in the Zinfandel. Again, just trying to get as balanced a fruit as possible. Zinfandel has a lot of issues with growing unevenly and ripening unevenly. You see a lot of green berries and red berries throughout veraison. That's the point in time where the grapes turn from green to red, and a lot of times in Zinfandel you won't see them ripening and changing color evenly. We go through and spend a lot of time to make sure that all of that fruit is ripening evenly. So again, when we bring it to the winery, all we have to do is really crush the grapes, monitor the fermentation, and let Mother Nature do the rest. We're now standing in the Oakville Vineyard in Napa Valley, Cabernet Sauvignon. Majority of it is clone 337, which you saw on the sign, and rootstock 10114. For those folks who don't understand vineyard management all that much, it really comes in two pieces. You take the rootstock and match it to the soil. That's this section, and then you take the varietal and the clone and you graft it to that, and that makes Cabernet clone 337 on 10114 rootstock. We have 5 vineyards of Cabernet in and around Napa Valley. This is the Oakville property. We also have Mount Veeder, which is up over there to the west. We have Pritchard Hill, which is just over here to the east, on the other side of the ridge. We've got Spring Mountain, which is the northwest section of the valley up in the hills. And then we have Coombsville, which is down South Napa. We manage each vineyard separately in all separate blocks. Fermentation is done separately, different barrel programs, different yeast programs, and then we bring that back together to create the Napa Valley Cabernet. Usually consists of at least 3 of those vineyards. Never had a Cabernet yet that had all 5 vineyards in it. Stay tuned. If that ever happens, it will be the greatest wine ever made.